How did you all get to become the history experts?
Somebody's got to do it.
Someone said, why don't you be the history expert? An interesting tidbit is that the largest dinosaurs known to man lived in this area. So we're very fortunate that we have that piece of history as well as the Indian history and then the later. There were this small group of people that braved it in the early days. But it wasn't until 1871 that people started sort of coming in.
I'm Myra. Myra Arthur. Very nice to meet you.
Good morning, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. My house is sitting right up there. The story of the Blue Hole and how it came to be happens way back in the Miocene era. And this is Martinez Mountain. My house is sitting right up there. Right underneath my living room is a cave called Blue Hole Cave number 1. About halfway down this hill, there's a second cave, Blue Hole number 2.
It eventually became a swimming hole that people out here enjoy.
Absolutely.
Going up to the intersection and take a right. This is Madla Ranch.
They ran it for about 40, almost 50 years. The Madla campground. Beautiful piece of water.
It was originally just for families to go and camp for the weekend and that kind of thing, and then people began to stay.
Okay, let's come up this way, Mike. What we're looking at here is a collapsed karst feature, and it is absolutely spectacular when the water is running because you have the waterfalls that double cascade over this into this pond.
So how, as neighbors, how do you all discover all of this stuff?
Walking.
Just walking.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going to go next is the Krempkow house. William Krempkow in the history of San Antonio, who owned this ranch, Rancho de los Helotes. He went up the trail with cattle at the age of 16 and made enough money to buy this ranch. He never lived full time here at the ranch. He lived in San Antonio.
What kind of entertaining did he do here?
He was apparently big on frying chicken. He would have big chicken dinners out here and game dinners too, and invite all of his friends.
In 1962, we incorporated into the city of Gray Forest because we didn't want San Antonio to take us, and they would have.
In 2009, Preservation Texas named this corridor, the Scenic Loop Bernie Stage corridor, as one of the most endangered historic places in Texas. That's going to be your signature shot right there.
Yes.
They're in ruins now, but they're WPA era, 1930.
It was the pool. You know, it's obviously a swimming pool.
Yeah. So do people still swim in it?
Oh, yes.
We would if it was clean. If we had a gully washer, we could get that out.
Do you feel like you're still finding new things or new
All
information?
the time. All the time.
There's a lot to explore.
There is a whole lot to explore.